Hello students, this is Professor Arsenault. This is the specific video that I'm making for JMS 494 in the semester fall 2022. There's another video, hopefully y'all have already watched that. That other video is an introduction to me and a little bit about me and the proper spelling of Arsenault. This video is specifically about JMS 494 for fall 2022. Okay. What is the class? It's called Media Law and Ethics. So it's about law and ethics. But let me give a little bit more of a description. I'm reading here from the syllabus. In the course, we are going to explore key legal issues associated with the media industries, along with the ethical industries that come along with providing media content in a commercial environment. And I just want to say, this is not in the syllabus, just want to say that the power to disseminate information on such a broad and massive scale that is currently available to us is a great power. And with great power comes great responsibility. Famous person once said that. It was either Mark Twain or Gandhi. I joke. Anyway, so if you are distributing information, we want to make sure it's honest, accurate, correct, and ethical. Okay, now back to the notes. In the class, we are going to give a particular emphasis to journalism and to the presentation of news, but we'll also cover advertising, public relations, and entertainment fields as well. Just because something is legal doesn't mean it's ethical. Okay, just because something is legal doesn't mean it's ethical. So I think it's important to learn the legal issues associated with the different media industries and also the ethical rules and ethical principles that apply. Now, why is this stuff important? Well, on one hand, if you are majoring in anything in the School of Journalism and Media Studies, if you're majoring in anything, the class is required. So you have to take it. So you have no choice. You have to take it. But even if you're not taking this as a required class, maybe it's a minor or maybe it's even an elective for you, I think the information is important. Even if you have no desire to work in any of the professional media industries, the information is important so that you can be a media literate individual. Can you consume information and evaluate the information and discern what is factual, what is not factual? And then maybe you can critique news coverage a little bit better, maybe once you understand laws and ethics and the way things have been done in the past, you can say, wow, I don't understand why they're doing that. I don't understand why they're reporting it, or they should not be reporting it in this manner. Anyway, so it's a required class. You need to take it if you're majoring in JMS, but even if you are not majoring in JMS, I think it's a value to you and will help you become an educated, media literate individual. Now, there's a couple of, well, there's five specific learning outcomes. There's 5 things that everyone who takes this class and passes this class, inshallah, everyone will pass the class. There's 5 things that you should be able to do, or let's say you will be able to do. Let's say that you will be able to do once you pass this class. You will be able to explain the significance of the First Amendment, define key concepts in media law, such as libel, copyright, obscenity, and journalistic privilege. You will be able to describe some fundamental ethical principles that relate to work in the media industries. You will be able to apply these ethical principles to case studies and scenarios in the media industries. And finally, you will be able to construct a written argument that explains and justifies a particular ethical choice. Okay, so that's what you're going to learn. Course structure, okay, the course structure. I'm going to show you, for course structure, I'm showing you the Canvas site from last fall, from fall 2021, but the current Canvas site will look remarkably similar. It'll look the same. The dates will be different. Everything is organized by module. Okay, remember that. Everything is organized by module. And within each module, I put in the title when stuff is due. Stuff is due on Friday. Okay, stuff is due Friday at midnight, or technically 11:59 p.m. Friday midnight means the end of day Friday. And each module unlocks on the previous Friday. So you have several days to look at the material and to plan accordingly. Okay, we always begin with some type of overview where I will explain what you have to do for the current week and what's coming up. Okay, that is how the course is structured. It is structured by module. And I'm going to go through and talk about here. See, stuff due Friday here. Stuff is due Friday here. Okay, so how to reach me. The best way and the much preferred way to email me is through Canvas. Okay. The Canvas inbox function, you can select me, send me an email through Canvas. And the reason I'm so particular about this is because I teach a lot of students. Let's just say a lot. Let's not quantify, but it is in the triple digits. Okay. And I get a lot of email already. So my email inbox can sometimes just get overwhelmed. But when I go to Canvas and I select JMS 494, all of the emails are right there, neat and tidy, and then I can respond to them. It really just makes my life, my old middle-aged brain, it really appreciates when you email me through Canvas. Okay, it's much easier for me to get organized. You have to give me at least 2 business days to respond. Business days means on Saturday and Sunday or a holiday, I may not respond. I might respond, but I'm not obligated to respond. And I generally will respond faster than 2 business days, but you can't email me 8 o'clock on a Friday night and expect you're going to get an immediate response. Okay, I have other things to do, but I will respond when I can, and I much prefer if you spell my name correctly and then email me through Canvas inbox. Okay, in terms of the assignments, a lot of the grading is going to be based on video lectures, which use something called play pause it. That means every couple of minutes, the video will pause. You have to answer the question before it advances. You do get points for that. This video right here is using play pause it. So if you can figure out this and figure out how to answer the questions, you can figure out play pause it. And you do get points for this because I want everyone to understand the basic syllabus of the class and some of the basic rules of the class. Okay, so that's the way the video lectures are going to work. And the video lectures relate to student learning outcome number 2, where I'm trying to teach you some of the key concepts associated with media law, libel, obscenity, copyright, that sort of thing. You're going to learn that stuff through the video lectures. Okay, the next big batch of assignments are the reading assignments, okay? And again, those also relate to student learning outcome number 2, where I'm just trying to provide factual information to you and trying to get information into your head about how media law works and functions. Now for perusal, pay attention, this is important. Perusal is the platform we are using for the textbook, okay? It is an online platform. You access Perusal through Canvas. There will be assignment links on Canvas. Assignment 1, read chapter 1, assignment 2, read chapter 2, etc., etc. Those are due on Friday. Okay, if you're assigned a chapter, you have to read it by Friday. Okay, one more thing about the online textbook. You must get the textbook online through Perusal. I apologize, I know cost is a thing, but this is the only way it's going to work. You don't go to the bookstore to get your textbook, okay? Don't go to Amazon, don't go to eBay, don't get a textbook from someone else who took the class. You must get it through Perusal, and you access Perusal through Canvas, okay? You access Perusal through Canvas. So don't go to Perusal and sign up for your own account because you're going to get confused. Click the assignment link, the assignment for the first reading, click that link that takes you to Perusal, and you sign up for the textbook there, okay? That's how you do that. And when you read each chapter, you have to make 3 comments or leave 3 questions. You are leaving comments or questions that other students will be able to see, okay? So as you're reading online, you highlight and you can post a comment or a question. You have to do at least 3 comments per chapter. 3 comments per chapter. That's how I know that you've actually read the textbook and you've evaluated it and you've absorbed the information. Okay, so 3 comments per chapter. And again, the deadline is always Friday at midnight. Now, the Perusal readings are not going to show up in Canvas like the other assignments. You know, you get a list of due dates in Canvas. There's a Perusal Canvas synchronization issue. I apologize. But in every assignment, I put the due date. You know, chapter 2, due Friday X. Chapter 3, due Friday this. So keep track of those deadlines, put Put it in your planner, put it in your date book, whatever you use, stick a Post-it note on your computer, but just know that you need to watch videos every week and do the readings every week and make notes, okay? Okay, another group of assignments are involving discussion board posts. There's going to be 4 significant discussion board posts through the semester. There's one discussion board, which is just introduce yourself, you know, the standard kind of thing, introduce yourself. I'm not evaluating that first one based on grammar, spelling, organization. You can write whatever you want. Everyone gets credit for it, provided you post something. But for the other discussion board posts, the ones that come later, there is a minimum word count, at least 250 words. And I do expect some organization and some thought. Don't just lean on your keyboard, as my father used to say. I actually want you to compose something. Use paragraph breaks or put a space in between your paragraphs, something, so that when I try and read these discussion board posts, it's just not a big, long block of text that's hard to read, hard to evaluate. So put some thought into it, some organization into it. You don't need to have formal citations in these discussion board posts, but your writing should be clear and effective. And if you're referencing a book, make sure that enough information is there so that someone else could find that book or that film or whatever if they wanted to. Okay, you don't have to have a formal citation, but don't just say, I read somewhere. Where did you read it? That makes sense? Okay, so I expect organization, clear and effective writing in these discussion board posts. And these relate to student learning outcome number 4, which is where you demonstrate that you know how to apply the ethical principles and maybe some of the legal concepts we've learned, that you can apply those to a scenario and you can see what is relevant or what is not relevant or what is problematic, okay? So the discussion board posts relate to student learning outcome number 4. Then there is also a final paper. The final paper is a topic of your own choosing. You choose some type of, there's 2 options, but one option is choose a current event, either from the United States or maybe not from the United States, some type of issue that deals with freedom of expression. And then you write about that. If it was in America, how did the courts apply the First Amendment, or how didn't they apply the First Amendment? Did they do it correctly? Did they not do it correctly? And if it's another country where they don't have the First Amendment, what are the rules and regulations that pertain to similar issues of freedom of expression? So maybe something that happened in the Middle East, or maybe something that happened in Russia or somewhere else, you know, how would this have been played out if this happened in the United States, for example? It's a 3 to 4 page paper. It's due at the end of the semester. Instructions are on Canvas, or they will be on Canvas very, very soon. So you have plenty of time to think about this. I do ask for you at one point to submit an idea, what you're working on. That happens fairly early in the semester, and then the paper is due at the end of the semester, okay? So you have a lot of time to work on this, and this relates to student learning outcome number 1 and student learning outcome number 5, okay? So the final paper combines 2 of the student learning outcomes to help you achieve this particular competency. Okay, the last thing that you're going to do is something called SONA. SONA is, and I don't want to talk too much about it, it's explained in the syllabus. And if you've taken another JMS class, maybe you understand SONA already. This is an online tool for organizing people to do research, or actually a pool to do research. So when someone has a survey or a questionnaire and they want students to answer it, instead of mass emailing students, every week, students go to this platform called SONA, and you engage in some type of research activity or research opportunity. So everyone needs to sign up for SONA. Everyone needs to go to that link. And then I want you to do 2 research things, answer some questions, a survey, something like that. That's going to get you 1 credit. This counts towards 3% towards your final grade. At the end of the semester, I just add in 3%. All the other stuff comes up to 97%. So this is something you have to do. It's not extra credit. It's not extra credit, something you have to do. But again, it's well explained in the syllabus. I don't manage SONA. Someone else manages SONA. Okay, so if you have questions, concerns, or problems, there is an email address in the syllabus. Email those people. They'll take care of it for you. Okay, I think I've gone over everything. I don't know how long this is. I have to edit this down a little bit, but that's the information for JMS 494.